Would you spend the night in a hotel where the guests never check out? From a stonemason who tucks you into a ghostly nurse still making rounds, these haunted hotels are crawling with spirits that refuse to leave. One wrong turn down the hallway, and you might come face to face with something, or someone, you can't explain. Lights flicker, shadows move on their own, and guests wake up to whispers in empty rooms. These places don't just have history, they have residents. Hit play if you dare, because by the end, you'll be questioning every creak in your own house. Let's check in, if you're brave enough. 1. The Stanley Hotel, Estes Park, Colorado. Perched in the rugged Rockies of Estes Park, Colorado, the Stanley Hotel is world famous for its eerie elegance and ghostly guests. Built in 1909 by Freeland O. Stanley, co-inventor of the Stanley steamer car, this grand colonial revival hotel inspired Stephen King's The Shining after his terrifying 1974 stay. Haunted hotspots and ghostly activity. Room 217, the most haunted room, where Elizabeth Wilson, a former housekeeper, lingers after surviving a gas explosion in 1911. Guests report unpacked luggage, flickering lights, and phantom tucking-ins. The concert hall, apparitions of Freeland and his wife, Flora, appeared during performances. Unexplained piano music echoes at night. The 4th floor, children's laughter and running footsteps haunt this corridor, believed to be spirits of past guests. Paranormal investigations and pop culture. Featured on Ghost Hunters and Ghost Adventures, the hotel offers nighttime ghost tours and even a spooky whiskey bar. Whether you seek chills or luxury, the Stanley delivers both, with a side of the supernatural. Would you dare to stay? 2. The Crescent Hotel and Spa, America's most haunted hotel. Perched high in the Ozark Mountains of Eureka Springs, Arkansas, the Crescent Hotel is a chilling blend of Victorian grandeur and ghostly lore. Built in 1886 as a luxury resort, it later became a fraudulent, cancer hospital under the infamous Dr. Norman Baker in the 1930s, where many patients died under mysterious circumstances. Haunted hotspots and ghostly activity. Room 218, the epicenter of paranormal activity, where guests report Michael, a friendly Irish stonemason who died during construction, rearranging belongings and even tucking them in at night. The morgue, basement remnants of Baker's failed hospital remain, with visitors sensing cold spots and hearing phantom moans. Theodora's spirit, a ghostly woman in Victorian attire, glides through the halls, often appearing in guest photos as a misty figure. Ghost tours and dark history. Ranked among America's most haunted, the hotel offers daily ghost tours, including nighttime investigations. Whether you're here for the spa or the spirits, the Crescent guarantees an unforgettable, and unnerving, stay. Dare to check in? 3. The Queen Mary, a haunted Titanic of the Pacific. Permanently docked in Long Beach, California, the RMS Queen Mary is a retired ocean liner turned floating hotel with a terrifying reputation. Launched in 1936, this grand ship carried celebrities, soldiers, and, allegedly, the spirits of those who died aboard, including a crewman crushed in engine room 13 and a young girl named Jackie who drowned in the pool. Haunted hotspots and ghostly activity. First-class swimming pool, phantom splashes and the laughter of Jackie, a little girl in 1930s clothing, haunt this abandoned pool. Engine room 13, the site of a fatal accident, where visitors report sudden temperature drops and shadowy figures. Stateroom B340, the most haunted cabin, with violent poltergeist activity, objects move, lights flicker, and unseen hands shove guests. Paranormal fame and tours. Featured on Ghost Adventures and Most Haunted, the Queen Mary offers ghost tours, overnight stays, and even a Dark Harbor Halloween event. With over 50 documented spirits, this ship is a floating nightmare. Ready to sail into the supernatural? For the Myrtles Plantation, a Southern Gothic nightmare. Deep in Louisiana's antebellum heart, the Myrtles Plantation in St. Francisville is dubbed one of America's most haunted homes. Built in 1796, this Creole-style estate is steeped in tragedy, murder, poisonings, and restless spirits. Haunted hotspots and ghostly activity. The Mirror of Chloe. Enslaved caretaker Chloe allegedly poisoned the family, then was hanged. Her ghost lingers, and her face reportedly appears in an antique mirror, even when untouched. The murder room upstairs where Sarah Woodruff and her daughters were axed to death. Guests hear phantom footsteps and children's laughter. The wraith of William Drew, a ghostly lawyer, paces the veranda, still arguing his long-lost case. True crime and paranormal fame. Featured on Ghost Hunters and BuzzFeed Unsolved, The Myrtles offers mystery tours and overnight stays. With 12-plus documented ghosts, this plantation is a chilling time capsule of Southern horror. Will you dare to sleep where Chloe still walks? 5. The Lizzie Borden House, where axe murders still echo. Fall River, Massachusetts is home to America's most infamous crime scene, the Lizzie Borden House, now a bone-chilling bed and breakfast. On August 4, 1892, Lizzie was accused of brutally murdering her father and stepmother with an axe in a case that shocked the nation. Though acquitted, her ghost, and her victims, are said to linger. Haunted hotspots and ghostly activity. The murder rooms, guests report cold spots, disembodied moans, and even bloodstains reappearing on the floors where Andrew and Abby Borden were slain. Lizzie's attic bedroom, phantom footsteps pace the room, and some claim to see Lizzie's spectral figure staring from the window. The basement, workers renovating the home in the 1990s fled after hearing a woman's screams and axe-like thuds. True crime meets paranormal. Now a museum and B&B, the house offers ghost tours and overnight stays, complete with replica axes. Featured on Travel Channel's Ghost Adventures, it's a must for horror fans. Would you dare sleep where Lizzie may still walk?